This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Broseph Sports. I'm your host, D-Roy, Darren Ryan. Let's talk about some sports. What's everybody's thoughts on Caitlin Clark getting left out of the Team USA? I think that's some dog shit, in my opinion. I think she should be allowed to be on the fucking team. I mean, she's been a damn good WNBA player since getting to the Fever. I think there's a lot of jealousy and animosity towards her that needs to be addressed. That way the WNBA can take the right steps to get past this situation. And then also I think they should do is they ain't gonna have her be on the starting team. At least let her be like a bench player. At least let her be a part of Team USA. Just don't discount her completely. Also tonight you have Game 2 of the NBA Finals. It's gonna be on ABC. We're gonna see Dallas and Boston again. Boston leads the series 1-0. I think if Dallas wants a chance to make it an interesting series, that they take this game 2. Otherwise, I think if Porzingis and Tatum and Brown get to clicking like they did in the game 1, I think it's going to be a 2-game lead, and Dallas is going to have to double down on defense. I'm rooting for Dallas in this series. I want to see playoff Kyrie. if he at least wants to win one more ring, then he should definitely definitely be fucking clicking with these guys in the locker room for the game. Like, want to see like a Michael or fucking Kobe fucking speech in the locker room before the game to really get these guys going. Like, if he wants a shot at possibly getting another ring before hanging it up, I think would be this series. And today on ESPN Plus, got the got the Twins versus the Padres. Hopefully the Twins can pull this off. Twins versus the Pirates. My bad. Twins Pirates. I need the Twins to pull this off. Twins 33-31, and the Pirates are 31-33. It's kind of a yin yang right there. Little yin yang effect. The must see game tonight on ESPN is Dodgers Yankees. That's gonna be a banger. Cubs Reds. That's gonna be a banger. Royals Mariners this afternoon. It's gonna be a banger. Going for the Mariners. Fuck the Royals. And we have the Braves and Nationals game right now. Top of the first, and it's delayed. Here's a top headline. Basketball Hall of Fame forward Walker dies at the age of 84. Rest in peace to Walker. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family. It's always sad when you hear news like that of legends in sports dying. In college football news, people are still talking about this stuff that's going on about Colorado, them possibly cheating, shit like that. I just know when the NCAA cracks down, it's not going to be really pretty. They don't play about that type of shit, cheating and all that. And another headline in the sports world. This one's coming out of the NCAA. Legendary HBCU football coach Porter dies at 94. 94 years old. My thoughts and prayers also go out to his family as well. It's always sad when you see, like I said, when you see legends in sports die. Got an interesting matchup right now. Uh, the Mets and the Phillies tied 4-4, top of the ninth. That's the London series right now. They're over in London. In the NFL world, the Lions are forfeiting the last OTA session after rules break. And Colts are cautious with Richardson's sore shoulder. Last I knew, he said he's not at 100% yet. He's more like 90%. Bears and Texans kick off the TV preseason slate August 1st. That's gonna be an interesting matchup. You know, second string and on down versus their second string on down. Now it's gonna be even more interesting when it's regular season. That's where you're gonna really see the battles. You're gonna see if Caleb Williams can actually, be comfortable in the pocket going up against Will Anderson, going up against Daniel Hunter. I think I think he's going to be in a world of trouble going up against two guys dominant like that coming off the D line. I don't I don't see him really like sticking it to the Texans when the Bears do play the Texans. I think it's more or less they're going to try everything in their power to get in his head and force him to make mistakes. And that's what happens with a lot of rookie quarterbacks. That's what you want to do when you're a defensive coach. You want to throw everything at them. Then we have from the Chiefs, Rasheed Rice vows to mature after his off-field incidents this offseason. Well, buddy, hopefully that transpires because fucking around on the interstate and then fucking fleeing the scene of the crime isn't something that I'd want in the news if I was a football player. So I'd certainly hope that you turn things around because having that much talent and then fucking it off, yeah, that's not the outcomes of that aren't good. Then another incident that's happened come to surface recently. Jordan Howard had sent an explicit content to I believe it was his ex's kid was a minor. That's him being a free agent. That's not someone that I want in the Vikings locker room. Me being a Viking fan, that's not somebody that I want a part of this team. Like, dude, keep all like your I'm all for like players keeping their shit private, stuff like that. But doing stupid shit that becomes public isn't a good look. Then we have another bonehead. Randy Gregory is suing the NFL over the Broncos fining him for THC use. Well, I'm sorry, dude. If you violate the fucking policies that fucking state, you can't fucking do that shit. Then I'm not trying to fucking hear an argument, bro. That's that argument you're trying to fucking put out there is for the birds, dude. You know the rules. You fucking sign contracts, you fucking read through the rules. You know. It's not nothing new. And the Vikings released a sick Winter Warrior alternate uniform. This fucking uniform's badass. They will be playing the Bears December 16th, and that's when they'll be playing in those uniforms. And for all we know, be interesting. Bears come with their fucking their Halloween special. That all orange shit, orange helmet. Then we got out of New Orleans. There's a backup battle for the backup spot under Derek Carr. Turds battling out. Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler are fighting out the second, third string spot. All I can say to New Orleans is good luck. Good luck to that QB room. And the Saints are also looking for Lattimore to return. That's one player I wouldn't mind the Vikings trading for. That way we get like a solid corner outside of Byron Murphy. I think that would be a solid move. But yeah, going back to the Colts, they are limiting Richardson and addressing the shoulder before him returning to the lineup. And they're just giving way to the backup Joe Flacco in the final period, which his soreness is normal and it's expected for his recovery. So nothing nothing really like I'd say like problematic there. It's expected. But if anything, I look forward to Anthony Richardson having a comeback season. As long as he comes back, week 100%, and he has a better season than he did last year. He got injured last season. So if he can maintain his health this year, then Colts might have a shot at third place, third, fourth place. they still got to put pieces around him. They signed they extended Pittman, so that was like a step forward. Now it's just get a solid running back there. They need a solid tight end. I'd say get another wideout. And they need some help, especially on the O line, like getting him some fucking protection so he doesn't get fucking hurt. WWE news. So WWE is going to be hosting a 2-night event in Minneapolis for SummerSlam 2026. It's supposed to be a 2-night event. First time they're ever going to do it for SummerSlam. That's going to be off the wall. That's going to be a banger. I mean, I was a little pissed that they didn't give us fucking WrestleMania. Instead you send WrestleMania to fucking Vegas. Should have been in US Bank. I don't understand that whole like voting for fucking WrestleMania. I understand like, they want to put people in seats and having Vegas on the ticket. That's a big fucking market to do that compared to Minneapolis. But also at the same time, wrestling fans in Minnesota have been wanting WrestleMania here for a long fucking time. And in another wrestling WWE news, Justice Department has paused the lawsuit in the Vince McMahon case right now. The woman that is accusing him has agreed to pause her lawsuit on the former WWE CEO. And that's what her attorney was telling people on Thursday. Her name is Janelle Grant, and she's a former WWE employee who alleged a 67-page suit in January that she filed that Mr. Vince McMahon himself forced her into a sexual relationship in order for her to keep her job and passed around pornographic content of her to other men in the company. WWE had taken the necessary steps to remove him from everything, fucking ban him completely. He sold all his shares. The last thing he did when he did come back was to make the final sale of the company, and that's when they partnered with TKO. And then you had more shit come out about him, and then fucking he sold all his remaining stocks in TKO and also stepped down from TKO. And from what I'm hearing, even with this thing with him, with this lawsuit getting paused, he's still not allowed at like the headquarters. He's not allowed at the performance center to work out. None of that shit. he's even caught on fucking WWE grounds, it's a full fucking trespass. He's fucking getting escorted off the property by the police. They don't, with this new regime under Triple H, they're not tolerating shit like that, and that's not the type of fucking shit that they want in like shit that can taint the company itself. That's not something that you want when people are tuning into your program. That's not something that you want on the back burner and out there for everyone to see. It's not a good look on the company. So I don't blame them for kicking them to the curb. Like, yeah, you may have fucking, taken over the company from your father at the least during the 90s and shit. You had a great mind for the business, but after the 90s, that shit went downhill quick. After the Attitude Era, you bowed out all your competition, and then he just had no more motivation for the storylines or anything like that in the business. So I think it was in his best interest of appointing Triple H, the soul, the big soul content creator, the guy in charge to take reins of the company. And Triple H, Paul Levesque, has done a wonderful job. Amazing PLEs, pay-per-views have been off the chain since he's taken over. Fucking WrestleMania, all-time high with viewership. Not only that, but they're also, the older generation that grew up watching is now coming back. So not only you got this young generation, you got the older generation. Everybody's coming back to tune into this shit because it's fucking great content right now. Storylines have been really good. They can be better. And LeBron James, he's a free agent. He's looking for possibly a new team. He said it time and time again since last season, so on and so forth, that he's waiting to see where his son's drafted in the NBA draft because he wants to play with his son before he's done. I think I I wouldn't do it. Like, dude, if I was him, I'd go play with the contender, but his son's nothing to watch. From what I've seen with him at USC, the dude's trash. He's garbage in college, garbage in high school. For him to even be in this draft, it's just like based off of his name, what his last name is, because of his dad. So that whole him wanting to play with his son shit, I'm not buying that. Maybe they go play with like a dumpster team like Detroit. Play with the Pistons. They need all the help. Then you got Florida is leading the series for the Stanley Cup, 1-0 to the Oilers. I want the Oilers to win the series. Can't stand Florida. I don't. I don't like the whole idea of having hockey teams fucking playing in warm weather states. I think it's stupid. I think they should be in fucking cold weather. That's just me. But hopefully they can bring a title to Canada. It's been a while since a Canadian team has held a Stanley Cup. But yeah, this whole WNBA thing with Caitlin Clark, it's just mind-boggling to me that, a star of her talent is getting so much jealousy and animosity towards her. It doesn't make any sense. She's an excellent player. But to disclude her from Team USA, like you want the viewership, you know. You want to bring people in the seats. She's brought people in the seats. Look at the Fever. Look at the attendance that's skyrocketed since she's come into the WNBA, since she's got drafted. I mean, common sense right there. Put her on the roster. Put her on the ticket. That's gonna bring people in. She's got a hell of a 3-point shot. She's got a hell of a jump shot. But it's stupid to me. All this fucking animosity and fucking hate towards a young player like her caliber. And it's like, why? Is it because she's fucking uh best rookie in her fucking class right now? That's that's how I see it. Nobody's really putting up the fucking ticket sales, the merch sales like she is right now. She's an excellent fucking basketball player. Fucking first, I'm gonna say it. I'm probably be the first one to say it on this panel, other panels. She's gonna be hands down rookie of the year. If she's not picked to be the rookie of the year, then I'm gonna say it right now. WNBA is rigged, and it's a whole fucking lineup of fucking people that are out against her. It's a fucking Vegas call. It's exactly what it is. Stupid. It's like she deserves to be on this on this USA team in fucking Paris, dude. There's no reason why she's left off this team. All it is jealousy and animosity towards a good player of her caliber. Fucking nobody's really doing the shit that she's doing. It's just like, dude, I'm a fan of good players, and she's a good player, in my opinion. Fucking she fucking is like she's the GOAT around Iowa right now, dude. Like, look at what Iowa was before she got there, and what she did in Iowa up into her getting drafted. She did amazing things in college. Hell of a college athlete when she was in Iowa. But I will say this though. I'll say that, put some players around her. She needs some fucking talent around her in Indianapolis. I'll say that. Fucking they're 3-9 right now. And on Monday, they're playing the fucking Sun. Okay. Sun are 9-1 right now. I mean, if the Sun go in there with that attitude, like, yeah, we're gonna wipe the floor with them. They're only 3-9. Hell, could be a trap game for them. Overlooking the Caitlin and the Fever. Could be a trap game. What's going on? What's going on? Thanks for tuning into the podcast. New York's taking on the Washington Liberty. They're looking for their 7th straight win. That should be an interesting matchup. I look for New York to kick Washington's can. Connecticut, they had a they have a matchup against Indiana, and Clark can put up another 30 on fucking on these other chicks. I think they can do wonders. I really do. And then in the NASCAR world, so we got Kyle Larson gets a waiver and that he's eligible for the NASCAR playoffs. They've granted Larson the waiver he needed to remain eligible to compete in this year's playoffs despite missing the Coca-Cola 600. I'm a fan of Kyle Larson. He's a hell of a driver. He's young. He's got the experience not only in dirt track, short track. Dude's good on major speedways, like the big tracks. He's a hell of a driver. And we had last night Ben's Gisbergen. He won the Xfinity Series in Sonoma yesterday. That dude's hell of a driver too. I really like him. First time I seen him, he was racing that fucking Chicago series last year when they had that track that they did in Chicago. I thought that was pretty cool. It's the first time I seen NASCAR actually racing on like actual like city streets and shit. That was a pretty fucking interesting course that they built up, especially being in a major city like Chicago. So right now in the standings right now for NASCAR, got Denny Hamlin and that's at the top in the first spot. Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, another great driver, hell of a driver like his father Bill. Martin Truex Jr., another great driver. He's a seasoned veteran. William Byron, hell of a fucking driver. Tyler Reddick, another young great driver. Ty Gibbs, he's decent in my opinion. Christopher Bell, he's decent. Brad Keselowski, another seasoned veteran. And then you have Keselowski, Bowman, and Ross Chastain all tied for 10th in the standings. I like Ross Chastain. He brings that intimidator mentality on the track. I really haven't seen that since fucking Dale Earnhardt, and he pisses a lot of people off. So it's really interesting to watch that unfold, especially in this new modern era in NASCAR when you got all these next gen cars. Uh, and right now, bottom of the second with one out, going back to Major League Baseball. Texas Rangers are beating the San Francisco Giants 3-0. Looks like San Fran's in a world of hurt right now. Down 3-0 to the champs. Ooh, 5-0. Damn. Wow, that was a quick banger to put some more fucking dirt on the wound. Fucking Rangers answered with two more hits on them. Woo, baby. Some more salt for that wound. Yep, and so the London series has come to a final right now. The Mets beat the Phillies 6-5 in that series. Good job, Mets. I'll give you credit where it's due. Fucking slaughtered the Phillies. I'm not really a fan of Philadelphia sports. Don't like their fans. Fans are disrespectful. Their fans are atrocious. Fucking even go if you're an opposite fan going into their venues for whatever fucking sport it is, treat you like shit, throw shit at you, fucking threaten to fight you. Nah, hell no. Well, couldn't be me. You'd have to lock me up. fucking a lot of them fucking fans are head cases over there. Yeah, you'd have to fucking lock me up. I'd have to fucking wring someone's neck, throwing fucking beer bottles or some shit at me. Fuck that. Top of the first with one out. Twins are up on the board, 1-0 to the Pirates. Let's go Twins. Send these fuckers back to fucking Pittsburgh. Fucking tears in their eyes and eating their pain away. Also today we got the Red Sox and the White Sox. Okay, this is interesting, and this is obviously speaking from a rival standpoint because I'm a Twins fan, but something needs to happen with the White Sox, dude. 17 wins and 48 losses. Fucking owner needs to sell the team, bring in new management, fucking the big salary contracts for players right now. I'd do a full fucking rebuild right now if I was the White Sox. Start shipping out the players while you can. Get something for them. Fucking top draft picks. Fucking rebuild this team. Rebuild the front office. Fucking sell the team. If you want to stay in Chicago, stay in Chicago. Sell the fucking team to someone that wants to fucking win. I mean, last time I even seen the White Sox, and this is no dig at the White Sox, but fucking where's that fucking 2005 fucking White Sox, dude? I haven't fucking seen the White Sox fucking that good since 2005. They've been on this fucking roller coaster ride downward, and now they're finally at the bottom and they can't go back up. It's just management there is fucking atrocious right now. I mean, you fucking saw it firsthand last year when they were fucking struggling, and this year they're fucking worse. Red Sox easily gonna fucking win this game today. I don't see any reason why the Red Sox would lose to the White Sox today. But yeah, something needs to happen. I feel bad for all my friends that are Chicago White Sox fans. I feel you. You know, I go through the shit with the fucking Timberwolves. I gone through that shit. You know, what's gonna change? What's gonna fucking happen to where this team gets to where they need to be to get some success? We ended up getting that when we fucking Glenn Taylor sold the team to Alex Rodriguez. Start putting fucking stars around Karl Anthony Towns. You drafted Anthony Edwards. Hell of a basketball player. You trade for Rudy Gobert. Hell of a defender and big man. But for something to change, they're gonna have to fucking sell the team and fucking clean house in the front office. Starts right at the fucking top for the White Sox. Fucking all them greedy bastards in that front office wearing a suit. They all deserve to be on the unemployment line right now. Waiting for fucking unemployment, waiting for assistance. They're all fucking brainless. They don't belong working another fucking job in the Major League Baseball. That's how I look at it with that staff in Chicago, part of the White Sox. Twins are now up 3-0. Okay. 2 outs. I like it. Royals are on right now. They're playing Tampa Bay Rays. Still bottom of first. Still 0-0. Top of the first, you got the Cubs and the Reds. 0-0. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. Guardians and Marlins, 0-0. Brewers and Tigers right now, 0-0. Yep, and that Braves Nationals game still delayed. It's probably due to the weather. So I'm taking it. It's gonna be real interesting for the Big Ten now. Got all these Pac-12 teams coming into the Big Ten. You got Washington Huskies are now part of the Big Ten this year. You got for college football. You got the Oregon Ducks coming into the conference. You got fucking UCLA, the Bruins. They're in, and now you got USC Trojans. It's hate to say it, but it's gonna suck for them, especially the California teams doing all that traveling. You know, they got to play these fucking teams like Hawaii and shit. Then they got to travel fucking cross country with no fucking home game in between these away games. A lot of fucking travel time. Uh, that's you know that's a lot of fucking mileage between games over like 33 some miles traveling. That's not good on the players. Players are really gonna fucking feel it. Not only that, but you got these California teams that are playing in the Big Ten. When they got to play these tough games that are going to be in the winter outside, how are they going to be able to handle, you know, that climate and those elements? They're used to playing out where it's warm. They're not used to cold weather. Now, Washington and Oregon, you know, I don't see it much of being a problem to them. You know, they play in the snow and they play when it's fucking, mildly chilly. I don't look at that as being a problem. So I think the teams that win in this situation is going to be Washington and Oregon. I think they're going to have the best success. I think they're going to benefit from it the most. But you know, It's like I was saying about, with the White Sox, you gotta you gotta fucking take care of the problem now before moving on with this shit. You gotta be able to fucking get rid of all the bad uh parts of the organization now, or it's gonna bite you in the butt down the road. You know, like I was saying, saw it fucking firsthand last year. They're struggling to win games. They're struggling to put fans in the seats. Now you only got 17 wins and you got 48 losses. Going through the rest of this MLB schedule, it's not going to get any better going forward. Fucking, at this rate, you might as well sell fucking tickets $5 a pop to get anybody and everybody into the fucking stadium to watch a game. It's that bad. I mean, at this rate, if I was the fans, I'd totally boycott watching them. But I get it. You want to see a game. People love going to a baseball game, especially on a nice day. Fuck that. Boycott them. Let them know you're getting sick of the shit. You want them to turn things around. Fucking watch the game from home. I mean, so it's atrocious what they're doing in Chicago. And like I said, I really feel for the White Sox fans. Me being a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, me being a Viking fan, I know what hardship is, dude. I lived through this shit being a Minnesota sports fan. I mean, hell, you're better off getting like fucking pee-wee teams to go out there and fucking uh play for the Chicago White Sox teams that bad. It'd probably have better shots with those fucking pee-wee kids. It probably put more people in fucking seats than the clown fucking circus they got now in Chicago. I mean, like, serious, dude. It's just mind boggling to me though. Like, for an organization like that to basically fuck the fans over and just be like, look, I'm not trying to do anything with the team. I want to fucking fuck this season off like I fucked last season off. Fuck that, dude. Fans really need to stand up and really fucking make their voices heard. Just fucking sell the fucking team, dude. Clean house. Fire the fucking front office. And get rid of all these big contracts. I appreciate everyone tuning into Broseph Sports on this lovely Sunday afternoon. And I'll be back next Sunday at noon Central Standard Time to about 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll talk more sports.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B, Around the Indoor Football World, Shield TV, and The Big Football Show. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla Hour, Broseph Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, Bodkin Show, and Spirit of Detroit Podcast. The nightly podcasts are Hallis Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Wrestling Roundup, Skull Gang 365, First and 10 with Foz, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports, Spitballin' Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, 313 Den Podcast, Puckett, The Guys Huddle, Main Event Football Show, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, and Off the Rails. Hope you enjoy all the shows and feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe.